Hey there, this is Krisha Anant again, and welcome back to my channel on how to analyze research papers. In this video, we're going to be looking at some ways to find scientific papers so that you can get your information from the most reliable sources. But before we dive into this, remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel so that you can get notifications for all of my future videos. Let's get started. So I always like to start with Google Scholar. It's just a really reliable search engine and it gives you access directly to the really reliable sites and magazines, so you're not wasting time looking through sites with possibly inaccurate information, and you can just search up anything you want in the search bar and it'll give you accurate results for that and reliable sources. And as you can see here, it says articles about COVID-19 and takes you to, gives you links for a bunch of really reliable websites, magazines, databases. If I were to click this, for instance, then it would take me directly to their collection here, and I would then have access to all of these articles. So it's just a really efficient way of starting your search. Another site I like to look at is Pubmed, NCBI, and this is also a really great site because they have a lot of really great articles here. They have, as you see, they have their trending articles on this side, and then a bunch of magazines over here. And again, it'll, if I were to click this, it takes you to the articles from that magazine, and then you can click on one of the articles and read it. The one issue I do have with this site, though, sometimes is that they don't always give you the entire article. So, for example, here they only have the abstract and the references, but you can't actually access the entire article. But if clicking the link for the DOI doesn't take you to the article, then another thing I like to try is just take that the title of that article, type it into Google Scholar, and then sometimes you can get a full text version. And or you can check out this next site. So the next site here that I use pretty often is Researchgate, and they also have a ton of topics and research papers that you can access. And you can create an account, but you don't necessarily have to in order to access the majority of the papers. For example, if we're sorting by subject here, if I clicked bio, then it would take me, number one, to a questions page where people can ask different questions about biology, and then there's also over 300,000 publications, which is great. It gives me a ton of options here. And on the right here, you also have highly cited researchers in case you want to sort that way. And what I like about ResearchGate is that a lot of the articles they have here are full text articles. So if I were to click the first one here, for instance, then I can access the entire text of the article, and I can download it as well. So, I mean, there are obviously a ton of sites out there. These are two of the sites I use most often, and Google Scholar, which helps me access a bunch of others too. But yeah, there are a ton of great sources, and if you know where to look, then it's really easy to find scientific papers and a whole lot of information there for you to explore. So yeah, as always, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and stay curious.